Okay? There's no other way to say it. Season's over. I mean, 27-20 in favor of the Jaguars. We lost to Trevor Lawrence. We lost to Doug Peterson. We lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And the most damning thing about the whole situation is they just came back from England. They're supposed to be jet lagged. They're supposed to be tired. And you know what? When I was watching the game, I was thinking to myself, okay, wow, you know, we really got on them really quick in the first half. Like, it's about to be a walkthrough. The Jaguars are way more tired than I thought they were going to be, because I thought they were going to come out, give their best shot in the first half, and they get tired in the third and fourth quarter. No, we come out guns blazing. I'm sitting here like, oh, Devontae Adams, go to work. Yes, 2 touches in the first half. I mean, don't get me wrong. Derek Carr was still under a lot of pressure, still got sacked, but man, we was doing the work. We was going to work. And one of my biggest issues, and it's been an issue for the Raiders offense in this regime, last regime, and the regime before that, we, in recent history, have not been good in the red zone. Not at all. And it comes back to bite us in the ass because we keep losing these one-score games. And the reason why I bring up the red zone offense for the Raiders is because Derek Carr, top 5 quarterback. He had Amir Abdullah in the end zone. He had his DB beaten. Had him beaten. All you gotta do, top 5 quarterback, lob that bad boy in there. That's a touch. We can't beat teams with only getting field goals. Whether Josh McDaniels is here next year or whatever, or whoever is coming in next year, one of the top priorities on offense, outside of the offensive line, because the offensive line is a joke of the highest order. But we really got to work on this red zone offense. Another issue I have with the offense. I get giving Devontae Adams the rock. I get that. You know, dude's one of the best receivers in the game, and he proved it. Over 140 yards, 2 touches. Got it. But how are we not utilizing other weapons late in the game, or when the game's momentum has changed? Like, I just don't understand. We got talent. We got Renfro. We got Mac Hollins. We got Foster Moreau. We got Josh Jacobs. We got so much talent on the offensive side of the ball. I just don't understand why we're not giving teams the business when things get tight. And to the Jaguars. How were they able to give us the business when we had this whole game in hand? I just don't understand it. Here's another thing too, in terms of recent trends. Every time we go travel to the East Coast, why is it more than likely we're gonna lose? How is it that other teams can go across the pond, come back, win games, go to the West Coast, go to the East Coast, go to the South, and they win games? But somehow, when we go outside of our time zone, we don't know how to play football. We don't know how to finish games. Another pet peeve of mine. And the defense. I'm sorry. The defense. This one, I've been sticking with the defense for most of the year because, from my perspective, they kept us in a lot of games that we should have been blown out in. They kept it close enough to where we can make it respectable, or even lose by 1 score or win. This game, defense didn't show up. I mean, the second week in a row, a running back has given us the business. Run defense is subpar. Pass defense in critical situations, subpar. And do I even have to mention it? Trevor Lawrence, who really just got in the league. No sacks, No picks. What are we doing as a defense? Like, I mean, come on. Like, I get to some degree how Andy Dalton lit us up because he was a legitimate quarterback at certain points in his career. But Trevor Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence? The dude is just trying to figure out if his hammies are loose or not in the NFL. And he's giving us the business? We can't sack him? We can't force him to make turnovers? What? How are we going to win a Super Bowl like that? Getting smoked by competition like that? I just don't know. I don't know where we go from here. I really don't know. I mean, I could say we can win every game on out, here on out. We're not. We might win 5 to 7 games. I'm not in favor of prematurely blowing up teams, but we might need to blow up this team. We might need to blow up the whole staff, even though they've only been here 1 year. We need to just to figure out something because this is. We made the playoffs last year. After all the turmoil we had last year, after everything we overcame, we made the playoffs. We're supposed to be stronger. Only 2 games. We only got 2 games under our win column. We're 2-6. 2-6. Yeah. I'm reevaluating my whole life in these streets on this Monday morning. I told you today that would be a victory Monday. No. It's a somber Monday. And I gotta go to work. It's still too early for me to talk about the draft. I guess now I'm just looking at scout reports and see who else in the league is whose contract's expiring in the offseason because I really don't see what much more we have to play for now. Depressing walk-off. Back-to-back weeks. I'll see you next time.